Hey YouTube, POD7 here once again with more Mass Effect, and before we return to Ilium, I thought I would do a little bit of just a cabin show off here. Because we went on that one mission, we've picked up this relic. Pretty cool. All kinds of different souvenirs. That's from our first helmet from the first game that we picked up on the crash site DLC. We actually have some fish. They are alive and well, believe it or not. I don't know if I showed this earlier, but you can flush the toilet. An actual working mirror. In some games, you know, like the reflection, like they'll forget to flip it, which is always kind of funny, but attention to detail is key. And we have the space hamster. Pretty cool. That's where you view your achievements in game. There. The only ones I don't have basically involve doing it on hardcore or insanity. And Shadowbroker is kick you in the balls hard, so that's why I haven't even been able to do it on hardcore. I've tried it before, but just hard. Really hard. And of course, beating the game on insanity is just makes me shiver thinking about it. We've got 2 models left to get. I forget where they are, but I think there's one coming up fairly soon. And you can check your messages here as well. So, I'm getting ready to edit the last episode right now, and I was trying to preview it to see where I left off because it's been a day or two since I've played, and the last 10 minutes or so may be corrupted. Not entirely sure, so hopefully not, but I'm importing it into my editor right now, and hopefully I'll be able to see what's going on pretty soon. Okay, so in this episode we're going to be going to recruit the Asari Justicar, Samara, and oh, first up.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Kurosa Generational Archive. You found it! Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Why is this data so important, anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Kurosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
Ooh, we leveled up. He's supposed to have another line of dialogue, but I'm not saying it. Maybe if I walk clear over here and then walk clear back. Nope. Well, that sucks, but whatever. Maybe we'll have to come back through here again at some point. Let's talk to Tana and see what she...
Excuse me. You know where I can find Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where. She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
I'll listen to it later.
Oh, sure. See ya.
Hey, Shepard. I was on my way to a new life when the new burst arrived. The bitch is dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
I don't know why you would delete that, but... What are you doing? What the heck? I guess if you have Thane with you, he probably says something, but I didn't think about that, so didn't bring him with me.
Ilium Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blast of the Jellyfish Stings. The Hanar Anti-Defamation Association.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring?
That's horrible.
I'm telling you, relax. Vax will never notice a few missing pieces. No, I can't get in.
Okay, so we come here and we call a cab. Go pick up Samara.
Nobody is ever going to see the extra merchandise.
I'll probably be streaming when I find out what's going on with the previous episode, so...
Where do you think you're going?
I'm taking my goods to Omega, Detective.
You're not going anywhere, Merchant. Not until I solve this murder.
I had nothing to do with that. It was those mercenary thugs you can't seem to get rid of.
The victim was your business partner, and I'm not ruling you out. I'll let you know when you can leave.
What about that Justicar that just showed up? Everyone says she might go crazy and start killing. I need to leave.
She'll only kill the unjust, so I'm sure you have nothing to worry about, Pitney 4. Find me in the station if you need me.
So they set you up basically to talk to him first, so I guess we'll do that.
What do you want? I've already got mercs wanting to kill me like they did my partner. I don't need any more trouble. As if that weren't enough, some Asari Justicar showed up this morning. All the natives are scared of her. I've got to get off of this world.
Some nice framing you've got there, Pitney 4.
Tell me how to find the Justicar.
She's in the alley where my business partner was murdered. A detective sealed the area, so you'll have to talk with her if you want to go there.
Why do you think it was mercenaries?
Dagny Kerr was cutting through a back alley last night when someone killed him with a shotgun. I saw his body this morning. They'd used modded rounds. That means Eclipse mercs.
You don't seem too broken up about your partner's death.
Dagny Kerr knew the risks when he took to spacing. Right now, my worry is me. It's unhealthy to be a Volus in the Nosastra spaceport right now. Especially a Volus named Pitney 4.
Why would these mercs kill him? And why do you think they're coming after you too?
I have no idea. We're innocent merchants. But they killed him, so they must be after me too. I have to work the angles and get out of here.
I should go.
It's me and Liara in another life. She wouldn't look good with that kind of face paint.
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
Okay.
I hear you can buy red sand from the Eclipse. Just don't cross them. Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
And we're a Spectre, so...
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Hey. 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 Okay, I guess we can't. I'm gonna go talk to the cops.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every Asari does, I guess. I don't trust that Volus. There's something about him. I wanted to be a Justicar when I was
Okay.
young. Every
2
Asari
lines per
does.
person, apparently. I'm still playing Dragon Age Inquisition Basically, whenever I'm waiting for stuff to import or export or render or upload. There's nothing in here. There's a weapons locker.
Nice guns. Try not to use them in my district. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
If you've got a score to settle with Samara, take it somewhere else. I've got more than enough trouble here already.
I need to recruit Samara for my mission. Then we'll be on our way.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
We've got that covered.
If you're getting her out of my district, I'll get you to her ASAP. She's at the crime scene.
You're letting her into a sealed crime scene?
I'm a cop. I'll work with the Justicar all I can. Besides, she's been looking at crime scenes longer than our 2 lifespans combined. She knows how to handle herself.
You're awfully anxious to get Samara out of your district.
My bosses want me to detain her. They're worried she'll cause some kind of cross-species incident. But her Justicar code won't let her be taken into custody. If I try it, she'll have to kill me. I have no interest in dying, so if you lure her away with some big noble cause before I have to carry out my orders, I'm thrilled to help you.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Let's remember that next time Shepard sets us up against impossible odds.
That's about twice a day.
Most of the time, I'm not being stupid about it. I can't say the same for Anaya's superiors.
I'm a cop and I know my duty. I've been ordered to detain her and I will. Unless I can get her to leave my district first.
How do I get to the crime scene?
It's around the corner. Go outside, take a left. Look for the police line. I'll send word to let you in. Be careful. The local Eclipse mercs have been all over those back alleys lately.
What do I need to know about these mercenaries?
Eclipse mercs are professional killers. They sell red sand, trade illegal weapons tech, and smuggle criminals off-world. They control some back alleys around here. I haven't been able to find their nest yet, though.
You mentioned a crime scene?
A Volus merchant was murdered. It was a professional hit, so we're not dealing with junkies looking for a score. I'm thinking the local Eclipse mercenary band. Can't prove it, but if the Volus was dirty too, maybe it's just a deal gone bad.
What can you tell me about Justicars?
They're a kind of... humans might call them warrior monks. They live by a complex code that compels them to punish the wicked and protect the pure. They've been a part of Asari culture for millennia. I read adventure stories about Justicars when I was a child.
What do you think of Samara herself?
She's been a Justicar longer than 3 of your lifespans. Whoever she was before she swore that oath, that person is dead.
I have to go.
Good luck.
We'd better find Samara before the detective goes after her.
That's the plan. I decided to bring Thane because he has warp. And the Eclipse mercs have a lot of barriers and stuff. So. I'm trying to remember who has a passport.
I hear you can buy red sand from the Eclipse. Just don't cross them.
Maybe. Here, yeah, let's consider this extra stock surplus. Ship the rest of Thax at his normal destination. He'll never miss a few lost pieces. So that's when we were going to pick up the cab. That's what the Asari was talking about back at the port. Lock and load, people. She never says that. At least I'm pretty sure she never says that.
Get the rest of Bravo Squad prepped. Alpha Squad went after that Justicar 20 minutes ago, and they've gone dark.
Have you warp too?
Engaged.
One fall.
One left.
Bravo
Damage.
as I must.
Okay. Pretty successful. I forgot that you do a lot of or mechs too, so I got to be switching through ammo quite a lot. Okay.
Those were my best troops.
Tell me what I need to know, and I will be gone from here. Where did you send her?
You think I'd betray her? She would hurt me in ways you can't imagine.
The name of the ship. Your life hangs on the answer, Lieutenant.
You can kill me, but one of us will take you down, Justicar.
What was the name of the ship she left on?
Go to hell.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Hot.
My name is Samara, a servant of the Justicar Code. My quarrel is with these Eclipse Sisters, but I see 3 well-armed people before me.
Don't worry about it.
Are we friend or foe?
That merc was wounded and helpless. Do you just kill anyone who won't help you?
If my cause is important enough, yes. Are you different?
I've killed enemies, but always with good reason.
I answer to a code that is clearly defined. If my actions are true to that code, I am just. If they are not, I am unjust. I don't pretend it is a simple matter, or that it seems right to everyone. But I sleep well at night, and that is more than most can say. How may I be of service to you?
I'm going up against suicidal odds, and I need the best. That's you.
I sense the truth in what you say, and it humbles me. But I seek an incredibly dangerous fugitive. I cornered her here, but the Eclipse Sisters smuggled her off-world. I must find the name of the ship she left on before the trail goes cold.
I wish you were willing to go with the human, Justicar. I've been ordered to take you into custody if you won't leave.
You risk a great deal by following your orders, Detective. Fortunately, I will not have to resist. My code obligates me to cooperate with you for 1 day. After that, I must return to my investigation.
I won't be able to release you that soon.
You won't be able to stop me.
There must be some way we can all get what we need.
I see a way. While I am in custody, you find the name of that ship. Do that, and I will join you. Then the code will be satisfied.
Can you tell me more about Justicars?
We are individuals who have forsworn family, children, and worldly possessions aside from some weapons and armor. We travel Asari space righting wrongs as defined by the ancient code we have each memorized.
She was supposed to talk longer than that. It's getting a drink.
Ilium may be dominated by Asari, but it isn't in Asari space.
My quarry fled to this place. I am sworn to hunt her down, and I will follow anywhere she goes. It is rare for a Justicar to leave Asari space, but I must follow my oath. If I suffer for it, I will accept that.
This Justicar code seems quite strict.
It may seem so to you, but this is my oath. The expedient path may be fast and simple, but does not make it the right path.
A moment ago, you refused to give up your investigation, but now you'll swear to follow me?
If I stay, I will be compelled to kill many innocents to escape incarceration.
Like me.
I may be killed, and my quarry would be free to continue murdering. If I come with you and survive your mission, I can resume my investigation. To do that, I need the ship's name to track her to her next hiding place. It is a simple choice.
A slim chance is better than no chance.
Do you have any leads?
The Volus merchant Pitney 4 is tied to this. Eclipse mercs are preparing to kill him. Get the truth out of him. He may know a way into the Eclipse base.
Well, I've got to get back to my station. And I guess I've got to take you with me.
Thank you, Shepard.
Kind of nice to see actual Asari again after playing Mass Effect Andromeda. where every Asari has the mumps for some reason. What up, dog?
Hello again, Earth Clan. Did you speak to the detective?
Why are the mercs after you?
I know nothing about any mercenaries, Earth Clan. I'm merely an innocent merchant trying to make his way in life.
The Eclipse are out for your blood. I need your help to break into their base. Shouldn't we work together?
Yes, you're right, Earth Clan. I'm desperate. I've got angry mercs after me, and now this Asari Justicar. Let's talk. I smuggled a chemical onto Ilium that boosts biotic powers in combat. It also is toxic. I may have, forgotten to mention that to the Eclipse. So they are perturbed and want to kill me.
It sounds like you're a swindler and your actions finally caught up with you.
True and true. But I haven't survived as a merchant this long without being able to tell when there's a deal in the making. You want something.
The Eclipse recently smuggled someone off-world. I need the name of the ship she left on.
I don't know about their people smuggling operations. They must keep records in their base. I do have a pass card they issued me to bring my goods in. Well, I had to return that one, but I happened to make a copy. Take it, but be careful. Each Eclipse sister commits a murder to earn her uniform. They are all dangerous.
Not as dangerous as I am.
You should be able to get into the Merc base now. It's the elevator back that way, to your right.
Alright. This is basically kind of like Dane's mission. You just end up mowing through a bunch of people.
Make activity. This will put them down. I'll tear you apart.
Shepard, my scans confirm that the chemical compound
So I think she just shot.
However,
Makes it really gross to walk
exposure
through
will cause
everything.
severe tissue damage. I recommend limited exposure.
Weakening their Mind over matter. Overload deployed. Affirmative.
Oh, Thane, come on. Oh, I forgot more people coming up. Got a new shotgun. Pretty sick. I'm gonna hold on to that, even though I'm not gonna use it. Let's see for Thane. Let's have his warp online too.
Oh, Goddess, don't let them see me. If they do see me, don't let them kill me. What am I doing here?
Sneaky, sneaky.
Wait, stop! I didn't fire my weapon once. I pretended to because the other Eclipse sisters were watching, but I didn't really shoot. I'm not one of them. I'm new. I thought being Elnora the mercenary would be cool, but I didn't know what they were really like.
What do they do here that you don't like, Elnora?
I thought we'd be flying around the galaxy shooting up bad guys and stuff, right? But no. They just sell red sand and illegal weapons tech. They even smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world.
What does Ardat Yakshi mean?
It's an ancient Asari word for something that I thought was just a superstition until now. It means demon of the night winds. I didn't think they were real, but the boss said this scary lady was one.
What ship did they use for the smuggling?
Wow, I have no idea. It was a few days ago, and like I said, I'm new. They didn't tell me anything.
What do they do here that you don't like, Elnora?
I thought we'd be flying.
Oh,
No,
I already heard that.
they just sell red sand and
Get out of here, Elnora. If you so much as jaywalk, I will find you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm going. Thank you.
This is valuable.
Sure is. Biotic damage sure is valuable to a soldier class, that's for sure. Let's see, is that cleaned up? No.
As I must. Placing my body in cover.
We have to go up here.
Taking cover!
Oopsies.
As I must.
Go for it.
They've seen us.
Going now.
Nice shot.
Oh.
Mind over matter.
Understood.
Be right there.
I'm on it. Yes!
Why do you keep sliding out of cover, Shepard? Stop doing that. What the heck? What a weird glitch. Standing in toxicity.
Engaging target.
I didn't shoot that toxic canister. That would have been in a lot of trouble. Because we're basically standing right next to it. There's something to pick up over here. I don't think it's the name of the ship we need, but 3,000 credits is 3,000 credits, am I right? It's probably what, $3 American maybe? Judging on how expensive some of the stuff is in this game. Okay.
We're compromised.
We're compromised. Thanks, Miranda.
I'll tear you apart. There we go.
Whoa. Pretty sketch. Oh, man. Boom. Always got to pre-fire those concussion shots. It's always hilarious.
Disabling the mech.
Oh, another one. Oh, 6,000. I didn't even have to hack it. Jeez. Just realized I'm doing my laundry while I'm doing this. Again. After we finish off the
Time to earn my pay.
pause.
Understood. They will die.
You bet.
Oh, I'm back down here. Whoa.
Contact.
That's,
Stabilizing the
that's not
bodies.
good. Whoa. Why was my toxicity level so high? What the heck? Can we even do any damage? Guess so. Should have shot it with my rocket launcher again.
Collision proximity warning.
That was weird.
Weakening their integrity.
Easy enough.
It will be done.
Can't remember if there's anything to grab over there.
Watch for heavy weapons.
Oh, did I get her in the head or was that? Shredder ammo was definitely a good call. There's a type of grenade you can get from I think it's Zaid. That's like a flame grenade. That's pretty sick. But hey, how's it going? Doesn't look like there's anything down there. I am low on ammo. That's really not good. We have a boss fight coming up. 2 boss fights, technically. Huh. Okay, so we're full up on grenades.
Well, it's official. Little baby Elnora is finally a full-fledged Eclipse merc. I earned my uniform last night when I killed that ridiculous Volus. Up close, exploding rounds. Blew the little bastard's suit wide open. I can't wait to see some real action. Next time I go home, my friends are gonna be so jealous.
What a jerk.
Was the killer. If we'd known.
Detective Anaya would be interested in this.
Okay. Here we go.
Sensors activated.
Whoa.
Rerouting power.
Okay. I don't think I can. Yeah, you can't put different ammo types on here. So, get ready for some pretty ridiculousness here.
Guns installed.
My shields are down.
Find something high. Okay. On the higher difficulties, that's just like, I hate it so much. It's like there's that fight, which is not bad, and then there's Garrus's recruitment fight against the guy in the gunship, and I hate that one so much. I think I expressed that pretty fluently when we were doing it. There's like sniper rifle parts around here somewhere. Here.
Injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness. They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
Are you part of Pitney Force Trade Group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
He didn't even mention you.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
I get the distinct impression Pitney prefers money to friends.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the next room. I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
Shepard, having this incapacitated Volus running around our battlefield could compromise us.
I will tear her apart. My biotics are unstoppable.
Wasea will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last step of my... But... Great Wind... Biotic God... What was I saying? I'm... tired. You... may be right. Yeah, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
Better have
so much for godhood.
Better have a Volus teammate in the next Mass Effect, if there is a next Mass Effect. Okay, weapons locker. Most of the time I just go in blazing with this grenade launcher, but for the sake of this Let's Play, I'll actually do the fight proper. Hello. You have very pretty makeup. It's not yellow.
Everything's gone to
for some reason.
hell since we smuggled that filthy creature off-world. First a Justicar shows up. Now you. At least I can take pleasure in turning your head into a pulpy mass.
Enemies in front! Here we go. Engaging target.
This isn't over!
It sure is.
Gotcha!
Some record of that shit must be around here.
Oh, that was easy. I guess I've never taken two biotics on this mission before. I didn't think it would be that quick. That might have actually been quicker than when I pull out the grenade launcher. Okay, there's that. I think there's something else over here. Nope. Okay. I feel like there was like refined iridium or something around here. This will probably be cut out, so I'm not worried about it. Okay. There's a Justicar here, probably looking for the one who we sent off on the AML Demeter. That's happened a year ago.
That must be the ship Samara was looking for.
Should we head back to the police station and give her the name? Or look around first?
We got time. Let's look around some more.
So that's just in case. You can look around just in case you miss this terminal, basically. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll actually go into the door
Should we go back to the spaceport main yard?
Let's go.
My computer went to sleep, so that means it's fully imported now, hopefully. The last episode into my editor is what I mean.
Thank you for removing the Eclipse threat, Earth Clan. It will take them months to rebuild their organization. Also, merely out of curiosity, when you were poking about, did you perhaps run across a shipping manifest that belongs to me?
You never know when something like this might come in handy.
If it might change your mind, Earth Clan, returning that manifest would be very profitable for you. If you give it to the detective, her reward will be a pat on the back.
So if you're a renegade, you give it to him and you get like 3 times more credits? I can't remember, but it's not worth it.
If you have something that'll encourage the Justicar to leave, show it to her.
I got the name of the ship. Your fugitive left here 2 days ago on the AML Demeter.
Shepard, you impress me. You fulfilled your part of the bargain, and I will fulfill mine.
Sounds good.
I am ready to leave immediately, if that will satisfy your superiors, Detective.
You're free to go, Justicar. It has been an honor having you in my station. And it's nice you didn't kill me, too.
The Eclipse smuggled an Ardat Yakshi off-world. She's who you're really after, isn't she?
You continue to impress. Yes, I was here tracking the Ardat Yakshi. She is a dangerous criminal, and I will bring her to justice. After your mission is complete, of course.
The Normandy is docked near the main trading floor. I'll see you aboard.
I must be sworn to your service so that I am never forced to choose between your orders and the code.
Okay. Handshake.
By the code, I will serve you, Shepard. Your choices are my choices. Your morals are my morals. Your wishes are my code.
I never thought I'd see a Justicar swear an oath like that.
If you make me do anything extremely dishonorable, I may need to kill you when I'm released from my oath.
I can see that this is a very important act, Samara. Thank you.
Truly, the life of a Justicar can get lonely. I admit I am looking forward to serving with a company of honorable heroes. Shall we return to your ship?
I need to speak to the detective.
Thanks for getting Samara out of my district. I can tell my granddaughters about meeting a Justicar. And you've just upped my chances of living long enough to have grandkids.
I have proof that Eclipse killed the Volus merchant.
Let's see what you got there. Interesting. But I can't verify it. It would be inadmissible.
I vouch for Shepard and any evidence she brings forward.
I accept the judgment of the Justicar. Thanks, Shepard. I wasn't sure about trusting a stranger, and a human at that. But you came through. It's a shame this Elnora escaped. But I'll get her. At least you put her on the run. Okay, enough with all the congratulations. I've still got a spiraling crime rate.
I have proof that Pitney 4 smuggled in red sand and illegal weapons tech.
I'll send in some officers to arrest him and his cohorts. This is a big help, Shepard. I can't do much to thank you, but we do have a small discretionary bounty fund. Take this.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We've studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're going to find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
So we pretty much got the whole team together now. There's one last thing we gotta do on Helium while we're here. If they'll let us. Because I think Elusive Man comes a calling pretty soon. This whole time I could have been going up to talk to Joker. I Every time you recruit somebody and if you go talk to Joker, he'll have something new to say.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers.
Yeah,
What a
it's pretty sad.
end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers of the Citadel were once...
So, Commander, even your Asari are trained killers? You get everyone at the same store or something?
I assume everything's going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
There's a certain point you gotta talk to her, and she has some new things to say, but I can't remember when exactly that is. So we're gonna go ahead and probably end the episode here.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
So one of the Solarians we rescued was inspired by Thane to basically glow up.
There is nothing more absolute than the oath of an Asari Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous. Too bad her manner is just so cold.
I didn't recruit her for her looks. The Normandy already has you, Kelly.
You are just too sweet. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
So we haven't even had his, we haven't gone down to talk to him yet, but we're already able to have his recruitment mission, or loyalty mission, sorry. That's the power of playing every Ilium mission at once.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
It looks suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
Where did I get the renegade points from? What the heck? I didn't know that Samara had that voice line there. Pretty cool.
Later today, we'll hear from survey teams talking about the latest technology.
Okay.
So then he says, oh, it's a...
Welcome to Synthetic Insights.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop.
It's okay, I'll think of something. You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale. I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello, can I help you with something?
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured servant. And I know that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery.
Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
Why did this Quarian sign herself into slavery?
I tried to play the stock market. I'm good with numbers, and I thought I had a way to make unlimited money. I lost everything. Then I got a credit line and lost that. Then I took out an illegal loan. You get the picture.
As part of our agreement, I paid off her debts. 5 years from now, she'll have a fresh start and excellent work references.
Sounds great. Unless you lose her paperwork or come up with a reason to hold her longer.
All contracts are monitored by Ilium law enforcement. In a case such as you described, the burden of proof would be on me. No system is perfect, but safeguards are set up to protect all parties.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that. You again. I'd hope to see a
What if I bought her
representative.
myself? I could let her go.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
There's also a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on Ilium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
I'll talk to the Synthetic
Really?
Insights.
If you're hurting for things to do.
Can I help you with something?
How'd you like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI programmer?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll run up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
I have no idea if she's good or not.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
I regret not bringing Tally, because I'm pretty sure she has some words for that girl. Mystery drink. Well, I'm looking at the footage from last episode, and it seems like a ton of footage was corrupted. Like 10 minutes worth, maybe? That sucks. It's like the end of the mission, too. Dang, what a downer.
So then he says, "Oh, it's okay.
I wonder if I can re-download it.
So it's not like
I'll re-download it, and
we go natural.
if it's
This is why you shouldn't date humans.
if I re-download it and it's not messed up,
Not to mention that you're a Quarian.
then,
How could he be so insensitive?
how am I still hearing their conversation? I'll re-download it, and if the last 10 minutes are still corrupted, then I'm just SOL, I guess. But anyway, we'll talk to Miranda's contact in the next episode. I'm gonna go start my laundry again and take a break, and we'll see what happens, I guess. This has been POD7, and I'm signing out.